Hey, how's it going? We're just going to strip the bike ready for paint. I'm still in two minds what colour to go with, and I'm still in two minds whether Marge Simpson again. And I'm still in two minds whether to paint the bike in here or whether to take it to work and paint it in the booth. That would be better and less messy. Right, so we're going to strip it down. Right, so what I need to decide to do, whether I'm going to strip it all down to bare bike again, which I'm not. I've just decided I'm not going to do that, just as I was talking there, funny enough. That's a lot of work for little reward. I'm not going to benefit anything from that. I would do that if I was going to get it sandblasted and powder coated, definitely. So what I've decided to do is just basically strip it down so I can paint the frame. What I could do is put everything up here, cable tie it up, put a bag over it, and I'm just going to spray from this point down, make my life a little bit easier. Right, so we're just taking the light off. That should just come off, which it did. It does have to be down. Right, that's the brake cable out. You draw blood again. It's only a little prick. Should be used to that by now. Menace I am. Absolute menace. This has got to come off. Can't remember how that actually went on, to be honest. Right, so that's a nut on that. I just lost a nut. Is it working or is it broke? It's working. That was bloody hard work just to get that thing off. So we're now where we want to be. We have that off because I'm going to stick another pedal assist wheel there, and I'm going to paint it, so it just makes sense to be off. So we'll make sure we don't lose this. Stick that nut there so we don't lose that. Let's have a coffee. That was hard work. Nothing's easy. I dropped the washer. Probably never going to find that washer. Never mind. So we've got to take this caliper off. Getting good at this. Unfortunately, this is where we're going to lose loads more washers. Told you. Right, so that goes in there. Right, so we're going to take off the wheels. Then all I've got left is a derailleur, of which I think that's what it's called. I haven't used that word for years. But the derailleur is like the thing that runs a chain at the back. I want to take that off because I don't think I'm going to put it back on. I don't think it needs gears, this bike. Yeah, I don't think the bike really needs gears. Don't think it's going to add anything to the ride or the use of it. So we've got a tool that gets rid of the chain. So this tool here. Yeah, this is my second one. The first one was alright. It was given to me. This one I've used once and I can't remember how I broke it. No, it's the other one I broke. Basically all you're going to do is stick that in there and push that pin out. Right, as you can see, that did that. Here's your chain. Here's a top tip, right? Pair of gloves, like this. I've literally just bought this now, so if it doesn't work, it won't make it into the video. Like that, see? And then you just go like that. And there's one chain that you're not going to lose. I'm here all week, people. I'm here all week. I can leave that on, or should I just take it off? No, not bleeding. Absolute You need to go to the gym. Just build yourself an electric bike. I'm sweating. Just had a shower, now I need another one. Right, so the good thing is we got those off. And I've only been bleeding for a little bit. I'm sweating. I will say one thing, I'm a persistent little and I want to be. Alright, so I might as well tell you this actually. So I was having an issue with the back wheel, which you might have seen in one of the previous videos. So what was happening was, if you look in there, when I was tightening these bigger nuts, when I was tightening these, it was pushing against the cogs. The reason is when I got these cogs put on, the bike company that I used to remove it from the original wheel and put on this didn't put this like long sleeve in there, like a sleeve washer. So what I was doing was basically pushing this frame against the bearing, and it was squeezing it, which was restricting the wheel going round and round and round. Spoke to a couple of people and they all said it's definitely a washer issue. Obviously after scratching my head for several hours, worked out that's what it was. Another headache on this build, but we got there in the end. So let's get this back wheel off. Lift the wheel, move it out of the way. That's everything off bar the front wheel, which I'm going to take off now. Once the front wheel's off, we've got to take the two spacers that I put on the wheel off, because one of them's slightly off, so when the wheel's going around, the brake disc is warped. So we get that out, drill them out, put them back on. That should be perfectly straight. Job's a good one, that works. Lift it, comes off. Right, so that's the frame completely off. I'm going to keep the handlebars on because I'm going to wrap them in like a plastic bag up to that point there. And then obviously I've got the whole frame to just paint as I want. This is what I was telling you about the wheel as well. If you look here, I've put those two spacers on, there and there, because you shouldn't be able to get brake discs on this wheel. But if you look on this side, it's the same. There's basically holes. I've basically bored out the inside of those washers, and if you look at the other side, just slid them over here, put two on, and now it looks great, fits fine. But if you can just see, there's a little tiny gap there, that side, but not that side. So that's why the disc is warped, because it hopefully hasn't done any damage to the disc. Don't think it has, it's just sat funny. So I'm going to take this off, drill out those holes inside the washer, put these nuts back on, and it should, fingers crossed, work fine. As always guys, thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, because I really need people to subscribe, otherwise it's just me and my dad and my uncle Peter actually that watch this. And then yeah, hopefully we get some more videos going. So take it easy.